What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about it. This is American Horror Story, Season 8, Episode 4, Apocalypse. First of all, let me say this is one of the best episodes of American Horror Story like ever in the history of American Horror Story. It was a great payoff for those of us who have been watching American Horror Story from the first season. Now, I didn't start catching on until they was in Season 4 when I started watching, okay? But I went back and started from the beginning. Some seasons I love, some seasons I hated. So this episode, we got a little bit of Coven. We got some of Hotel, which we didn't even expect that. They didn't talk about it. We got to find out what happened to Queenie Child, because I always thought it was real shady how they killed her off randomly in Season 5, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Michael is talking to Miss Mead and talking about her, how he made her in the image of the only woman who loved him and the only woman who never betrayed him. And then we flash back to them eating dinner. Okay, and we thought that Mead was based off of Constance, but clearly she's not. So something must have happened with Constance. Maybe she got tired of his devil behind and she wanted to give him away. Or, you know, something happened. This was his foster mother. And we see them eating. They pray to the devil. It was weird. Not gonna lie. They say Nemo, which is amen backwards. So I guess this is like a backwards thing. Everything we gonna do it backwards. Y'all can't find no original stuff. Satanists, y'all can't find no original material. I'm just saying. They laughed about her killing her husbands for her first 3 husbands, and he was like, you ain't kill your husband. She was like, child, I killed my first 3 husbands. He was like, you're evil. She says, I know, I'm a devil, mama. Got to love Kathy back to the, you know, the present. And me says, you know, now she's finally realized her place in the world, and that's at his side. So now she rocking with him. Only took a few minutes, but I guess she's rocking with him for life. Okay, she know where she want to be. Then he senses something. Something ain't right. Them hoes is back in the building. We flash back to the Warlock School, and baby, my honey, pray tell, Billy Porter in the building. The category is supernatural warlock realness. They was serving us Hogwarts. Okay, so you know they doing their little magic at the school. They trying to change the shape of some of the little gems into a ball. Like, that was okay, basic. I'm thinking like that's basic bitch magic, but you know, whatever. So they trying to get that together. We got homeboy from Law and Order SVU, the doctor. Okay, we got the man from the Golden Child. He all grown up. Now I'm just playing, y'all. That wasn't really him, but he do look like that little boy from the Golden Child. We got the homeboy from Hotel. I don't know his name. I didn't get none of these people's names, just gonna be honest with you. So we have 4 heads of the house and Billy Porter, right? So they get called to a meeting to watch this video. So in the video, Michael is basically doing a poltergeist. He's getting questioned by the police, and they question him about something that happened that we don't know yet. And then he put the man on the ceiling, and he start cracking his arms, start breaking. And you know, he started doing a break dance, you know what I'm saying? He started doing the rerun and shit. And so he come down, and you know, the whole man head explode. I said, child, this too much. Why y'all had to make this man whole head explode, child? Really? Oh, they like, okay, we need to get a meeting with him. He could be the alpha. He could be the one. And the one dude, the one white dude, homeboy from Hotel was like, nah, fam, his magic is evil, and I'm just saying it's malevolent. He get his powers from the debut, okay? The debut. And I ain't got time to be playing with that. I don't think we should be meeting with him. But they override him, and they decide to bring Michael on in. Now, when we get back from the break, we see that Michael is in jail because him and his devil mama was out there trying to get a goat head so she could do her incantations. You know, she telling him, I need a goat head. I need to do my incantation. You not understanding, okay? I need a goat's head. The fuck? Give me my goat's head. And so he like, girl, ain't nobody got no goat head for you to be doing no weird type of stuff. And so he walk away. I mean, she walks away and Michael is there. He says something to Michael like, F you and F that B too. I said, my God, why you have to do her like that though? Michael was not here for it. So Michael enchanted some knives and they stabbed this man up. So this is the whole reason why he in the jail in the first place, okay? So, homeboy from the Golden Child, he come on out. And he come on out to the jail, and he sees Michael sitting in the room in the cell, excuse me. So he walks in there and tell him, you know, I'm gonna take you to a place, you know what I'm saying, you've never been before, and you know it's gonna be great and fantabulous, and you're gonna find your home, and you'll understand later, bitch. Just come on with me, nigga, come on. And so they leave, and you know the guard try to stop them, and he's innocent of all charges, and we're leaving right now. And so he said, you know, he ain't going nowhere. So he did a swoop. He did a and put his ass on the wall, right? And when they walking around the corner, Michael, like, you know, do this, and the man neck break, and he just, I said, child, that's not how this goes, okay? That's not how any of this goes. Like, you doing too much already. When they get to the car, we see Miss Mead standing outside talking about, I'm a true believer, hail the new world, hail the new world. This is too much already, okay? So she let him go on in the car, child. So it's important for me to say that the warlocks are really hell-bent on this whole male domination witch thing, because the women have all the power. Basically, the women are more powerful when it comes to magic, and it's always been that way. There's never been an alpha. There's never been anybody who can match the power of the supreme, right? So the men have this, later on, Cordelia says testosterone is always an inhibitor, and you can see that testosterone is the reason why they want to beat the women. It's not because of you know, a higher purpose or something important, like a valid reason. It's just because we want to be on top. And there is a prophecy or a legend of an alpha male who will be like, you know, the higher than the supreme, will have so much power, yada, 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 right? But they're hell-bent on finding this person, and they thinking it's Michael. So I think they're jumping the gun because their testosterone make them want to be on top. Like, I don't understand. Me and you on top on everything in the world. Like, why can't you just let the women rock this one out? But, you know, hey, y'all want to mess with the devil, and all of y'all about to be dead, because y'all know damn well Michael finna kill all of them people, okay? Back at the coven, Miss Robichaud's School for Extraordinary Young Women, right? And we see that Zoe, well, shout out to Zoe. Zoe is teaching classes. She's showing the girls, talking about an enchanted garden, some princess, yada, yada, yada. So they have to change the color of the flower. She invites Cordelia in, and she's like, girl is powerful, watch her. And so we see that Mallory is one of the witches. So apparently she's a little bit more powerful than the rest of the witches, or she's something special, guys, okay? So because she makes her flower change colors, all the petals fall off. They turn into butterflies, fly into the air, and then they turn into petals again. Child, she did that, okay? And when you notice at the beginning of the second episode, when he was trying to get to her, she said, I have no darkness. I have no dark places. If you remember that, she said that. I have no dark places. So I think that she's less of a witch and more of an angel. I'm just going to be honest with you guys, because it has to be some reason. Because if you remember, Michael said, I thought I killed him when he was praying to his daddy devil, right? So he said, I thought I killed them all. But early in that episode, he talked to Beverly, and Beverly is a witch. And he knew she was a witch when he talked to her. So why would he say, I thought I killed all of them, when she said, I know I'm not that, when he know that he hadn't killed all of them? You know what I'm saying? But he only said it after his encounter with Mallory. So I was like, Mallory is not a witch. She's something more than a witch, y'all. And I think that she's going to be our linchpin to the entire season. But we see that Mallory is a very powerful witch. And, you know, at the beginning of the episode, when they all wake up and talk to her, they tell her that they cast the identity spell on her so that she wouldn't remember who she was, so that she would be protected and that she would be safe. The same thing with Coco. But Coco is the least powerful of all the witches. So I'm going to be more interested to see what can Coco do, okay? She said she was an influencer, so maybe she can influence people. I'm not exactly sure, but she's Madison made sure to point out that she's the least powerful of all of them. So this should be interesting, y'all. This should be real interesting. Not to mention that Bev says she ain't got nothing to do with this shit. She made $500 million, and all she did was ride the fence, and she not about to abandon that strategy now. So she don't know what y'all talking about, but she ain't signed up for nothing. She trying to get to the promised land. But Beverly, girl, it ain't no promised land, sis. And more than likely, Beverly gonna end up dead. And it seems to me that she has some type of tie to Marie Laveau, because Madison also throws out you couldn't do anything with that backwards voodoo shit anyway. So it's got something to do with that, you know, whole situation. So we're gonna find out what's tea with that, okay? The council is summoned. So while they're talking about Mallory, Myrtle comes in. I got her name. Myrtle comes in and is like, listen, the council has been summoned by the warlocks. They want us to come out there, y'all. And I'm pissed off because now we got to get on the plane, and I had made reservations at the you know, a restaurant. And I wanted to eat there, bitch. And now we got to eat this nasty ass crackers on this plane. But let's go ahead and go out here for this bullshit, okay? So they get on the plane. They go meet the warlocks. The warlocks are like, listen, we got young Michael here. Young Michael, we want him to take the test of the 7 wonders, because earlier, before that, they had to test him. Oh, I forgot about this part, y'all. They had to give him the test to see if he was a level 4 warlock. Now, all of them are like level 3s. None of them are level 4. So he had to like find a book. So he reached in the mirror he pulled out the book. The one warlock with the good sense was like, he ain't following damn directions. Yeah, he did it, but he ain't follow directions, okay? So that's the problem if you can't follow directions, fam. He did that. He made the room turn into snow. He almost killed every damn body in there, okay? Because his eyes went through and all of that, and he made it a blizzard, and one of the dudes couldn't breathe. You know, SVU couldn't breathe. So, you know, the whole thing was he was about to kill everybody. So, but he changed it back, and he had to do 2 more things, y'all. I can't remember. 2 more, though. He had to jump around the room. You know how they got to transfer their stuff, different places around the room, and he was on the roof, not unlike the rubber man, okay? Put that right there. He passed all the 4 tests. They summoned the witches. They want him to do the 7 wonders. Cordelia's like, hell no, I don't want him to do no 7 wonders. Why? Because you scared that we're going to be more powerful than you, or he's the alpha and yada, yada, yada. She like, no, I'm not. I don't want him to do it because he going to die. I lost Misty Day, who was one of my most promising witches, because we tried to make her do the 7 wonders too early. Now, one thing I can say about this series, if they don't bring Misty Day back, like, I just feel like they did her so raggedy and so dirty. Like, why y'all did Misty Day like that? She ain't never do nothing to nobody, and she just forever trying to save this damn frog child in her own personal hell. And I thought they was gonna go get her, but child, they ain't even go get her. They ain't even gonna get Miss today. The whole time, homeboy pray tell is like, I see you, Miss Cordelia, honey. Of course you gonna leave the black one. We know how you abandoned her. Okay, you don't care about all of us. You don't care, girl. I see you, girl. And so she was like, I do care about everybody. I tried to save her, and then we go into the hotel flashback. I was like, come on, hotel, come on, flashback. So they flash back to the Hotel Cortez, and then she talks about how she went in to get Queenie. Queenie was playing cards with March, and so they was playing a forever card game, right? So she goes in there, she talks about how it's a hellmouth, and because she gets her power from the light, she can't do anything inside of the place of darkness. Her powers didn't work. All her incantations, all her spells, everything. She tries to walk out with her several times. It don't work. She ends up back where she started at. So finally, March got bored and left them alone, and she sat in the room and tells her, I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, you can tell she's genuinely upset. She cannot get her out of there. I really felt for her at that moment, because you can tell she really wanted to help her get out of there. And so, like I said, it don't work. She don't get her out of there. And Queenie said, just gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm just stuck here, you know, for eternity. So she says, I do care about her. I did. I tried to get her out. You know, that kind of said, you know, pray tell back. Pray tell was like, okay, the category is, bitch, you not a racist. Okay, all right, I guess. This whole time all of this is going on, we see Michael at the table. He's scribbling. Okay, he's scribbling with the glazed over eyes, and we see the picture that he's drawing is a masterful picture of the Hotel Cortez. So we already know what's popping next. So when we come back, we see that Michael goes on into the Hotel Cortez, and he gets Queenie. At first, it was interesting how March could sense that he was different from Cordelia. When he comes in, Queenie didn't want to go with him, and he was like, no, I think you need to go ahead and go with him. And he was like, she was like, really? She was like, yeah, I don't really think you have a choice. Okay, so it was interesting how he could walk in there and just walk Queenie out. So he left Queenie, and then we see Madison in her own personal hell. Madison is working in retail, which is hilarious. Because you remember at the end of season 3, homeboy killed her, okay, you know, dead alive. Homeboy, he strangled her and killed her because of Zoe. And so she's in her own personal hell. She's working in Kohl's, bitch. She in JCPenney's folding towels. And so, you know, she getting all kind of ignorant ass customers. The manager is never coming in. When he do come, he poke her ass with a rod and tell her to go fold towels. So she go over there and folding towels, and she see Michael, and he tell her he's there to come and get her. And she like, what do I need to do? Do I have to blow you? I was like, girl, you are doing the absolute most. Well, you know, when we get out of here, you know, I haven't had a good dicking in a long time. Really, girl? Really? And Queenie was like, girl, you was a hoe in the hell. You a hoe in the afterlife too? She was like, oh my God, Queenie, it's so good to see you. She said, girl, I don't know why you hugging me. I tried to talk him out of this the whole way there. I told him you a good for nothing, low down, dirty. You is a low down, dirty bitch, okay? And I told him, you right where you belong. But she probably was actually selling him on her, actually, instead of discouraging him. But I digress. He said, they're like, why are you doing all this? Like, what's the purpose? What you want me to do? He was like, nah, I don't want your powers. I don't want none. I'm just trying to prove a point. Basically, he came down there to do something that Joe Supreme couldn't do for you. So we see, at the same time, we back at Hogwarts. Cordelia shut the whole shit down. We not having no 7 wonders. The boy gonna die. Ain't nobody got time for that. We getting ready to leave. Y'all are trash. Whatever. So they get up and then go to leave. And as they're leaving, we see Michael walking up with Queenie and Madison in some badass outfits. I'm like, did they stop at the mall on the way there? Did he buy them outfits for them? Did he, like, you know, enchant them outfits? Like, I need to know what's the tea, because Madison's outfit was really cute. Anyway, they was walking up. Cordelia passes out, and that's how the episode goes off. Now, I forgot to say, at some point, we flash back to the beginning, like I said, when they was talking about how they gave Mallory the identity spell. And Myrtle came with the shade, okay? I live for Myrtle and her shade when she's like, the state of the world, you know, it's something about his dinner jacket, you know. It looked like your dinner jacket, or it's worse than your dinner jacket. The shade was everything. When they was at the table talking to the Warlock, she was like, women are better than, Cordelia said, women are better than men in magic. That's just the way it is. You know, there's never been an alpha. There's never been a male supreme, yada, yada, yada. And when she says men are better at magic, and Myrtle was like, and everything else too, bitch. They better at everything than y'all anyway, okay? I was dying, okay? But what I really want to know is how Myrtle got back. Are we gonna figure that out? Because she got burned Balenciaga at the end of season 3. Like, she asked to be burnt up. So I'm confused as to how she got back and why is she back, okay? I need to know. So let me make sure I ain't missed nothing. I think I got it all. So, like I said, good episode. One of the best American Horror Story episodes ever, like in the history of the show. So, I want to hear your thoughts. Next week, my videos will be late just like this week because I'm going into rehearsals. Y'all, just to give you an idea of my schedule, I have a rehearsal on Monday from 7 to 8:30. I have a rehearsal Tuesday through Friday from 6:30 to 10:30 p.m. I have to be at work at 7:25 in the morning. So I have a lot of shit to do, okay? So it's not like I don't want y'all to unsubscribe. I ain't going nowhere, but my videos will be posted on Saturday or Sunday. So just save me for your weekend workout. You know, watch everybody else's videos during the week, like immediately after it happens, and, you know, holler at me on the weekend, okay? Because I more than likely will be posting then. So I want to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll holler at y'all next week. Peace.